Hello everyone, welcome to the Arcane Gate. I'm Dinar.
Hey. And I am Fallen 20, Charles Walker. Welcome everybody. So, tonight on the Arcane Gate, everyone, we're going to follow up on last week where they were attacked by a mysterious group of goblinoids in the middle of the night. After some daring risks and some weird revelations, after seeing two people get taken down, Maddie started assumed this just spectral, angry form that didn't seem like she normally is. But in the end, she doesn't seem to quite remember what happened. But with currently the way things were, Cyrus is the only one that was able to actually see what happened to her. So now it's up to him what he will do with this information. We come in now to the party all gathered around one goblin they were able to capture that tried to run into the night. And now now it's time for them to try and get their answers. So, we will come in there with currently everyone standing over this tied up form of a goblin, completely bound in any way immeasurable from Marcus's very deft knot tying abilities that he pulled out of nowhere.
Frederick time.
And I'll keep, when we see it, once we have it tied up, I'll step back like 10 feet and just keep my gun pointed on it.
Oh, cool. Does anybody have a dagger?
I don't have a dagger, but you can hold on to this for a moment, and I'll hand him my short sword that I made.
I'll just use my rapier. Thank you, though.
I stowed away.
I would like to check on the horse.
Hey. You go to the horse and see the horse was actually untouched throughout all this madness.
Good.
Well, I guess I would like to poke at the goblin. Not to do damage, just to kind of wake him up a bit.
Okay. You see him instantly start to struggle and squirm around, but is unable to move.
I positioned my rapier underneath his neck to indicate don't squirm too much. Now, you mind telling us why you attacked us and tried to capture our friend here? I suggest you speak common. You see, some of your friends escaped alive, so we don't have to leave you alive either.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Let's see. What's my bonus? 6.
All of it.
Jeez. I don't think I've ever used it before. I didn't realize you had it.
Aw, dang it. Rolled a 3, so it was a 9 total.
You see the goblin just... and he just spits at you.
I stabbed my rapier into his arm.
Ah! Roll damage.
Alright.
I'm glad he kills over.
Oh. Gonna do very little damage.
Hey. Knowing you, I'd say you can try and blunt yourself with this. So I'll say you can try and just do non-lethal damage at the least, if you like.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And if you want to, you do have a healer right here. You could damage him, and then I could kill him, and then if he doesn't start talking, we're just gonna put him through an endless cycle of pain.
I like this.
We do remember, though, that we are good guys.
This coming from a 16-year-old.
Yeah, that tiny little brick would have almost killed him originally.
Oh, that does actually knock him down to unconsciousness as you see it stab into his, and his eyes roll back into his head from pain.
What I'll do is I'll tap Draco and I'll have him pulse him with some temporary health.
He is now 0 hit points with temp HP.
I thought, I didn't know that didn't get him back up.
No,
All right. Well,
that'd be a very strong ability if it was.
Yeah.
It already is a good ability, but still.
well, all right. So
Dang.
yeah, what I'll do,
Those two,
what I'll do is I'll pull out one of my syringes and I'll inject them with it and cast Cure Wounds instead.
Okay. Which arm do you inject it into?
The other one.
Okay. You inject in the other arm. It's like,
No, we
He
can do this all
looks
day.
at you. I'll say you can make another one with advantage on this one.
Okay.
Hey, he gets more than I was in. Jeez, why couldn't I have rolled that for myself? But alright.
Yeah, he's full to max.
Oh, that was awful. A 1 and a 2.
Hey, let's see. There's a 1% chance of him doing it. Oh my gosh.
Frederick's about to die.
Sorry. Take a moment. Take a knee real quick.
He
Okay.
tries to break the bonds, but he needed a nat 20 to break them.
Oh,
How hurt is this little goblin?
How
He's
hard
not
is
hurt
he?
at all. He's not hurt at all.
Oh,
Okay.
After my
I thought you
heal,
said how hard he is. He's
not hurt at after my
yeah, he's
healing.
full of. He's at max HP right now.
Well,
Okay.
oh, so take out his knee? I could do that.
well, no, Cyrus, take a moment, please.
Oh, you meant take a moment. I thought you
Yes,
meant take
I
out
want-
his knee.
No, give me a moment. I want to give it a try. Listen, you have been responding to us real quick, so I am very aware that you understand what we're saying. So, I'll ask nicely. How about you start speaking to us in common, and we try to figure things out together.
Make a persuasion roll.
Please.
Can you
put
actually?
my-
Oh, hold. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, it was like acting weird, but persuasion.
Ooh.
Okay, 18. So he's like, okay.
No. Why did you attack us?
We were ordered to.
By the one dead over there, and then I'll like turn him to make him look at the person that we dropped.
No, not her.
Then by who? Friend,
He called himself Langstrom.
Lindstrom. And is this person a goblin or some other humanoid?
No, it's an ogre. So
An ogre.
that's humanoid.
I look at
Yeah.
the group. Have we ticked off an ogre yet? I don't think we've ticked off an ogre yet.
Have we?
That I know of.
Not that I
No.
know of.
Did this person tell you how they knew us?
No, we have no idea who you are.
Well, if you did, you wouldn't
Wait,
attack
what?
us.
but yet you knew to look out for us.
We are traveling on a road.
No, she tailed you these last 3 days. And he kind of gestures over to the woman.
Oh, she held us. Well, oh, well then, I guess that makes sense. But on top of that, why, actually, I wouldn't have that information, so never mind. So what, you were to kill us and report back to your leaders?
No, we were to capture you and take you to the mines and have you help excavate the ruins. That's what our orders were.
What ruin?
That wasn't gonna happen.
Clearly!
What ruins?
It's ruins of the days north of here. It's that was our orders. We were paid to take over the city and so Langstrom could excavate them.
Then, DM, I just wanted to do a quick insight just to see if he's been lying to us at all over this so far.
Okay, go ahead.
No, that's a 12, but
From a 12, from what you can tell, he does not seem to be lying to you.
And by chance, you said this ruin was a few days away from here, and what direction?
Just a day north.
A day north. Something to look into. Well, so who was that person who was tailing us?
It's Mina, one of the Ironborn. They're a group of specialized hobgoblins that are trained in some dark place.
And also, just for my own sake, it's only been a minute since you put him to sleep with sleep. It's only been a minute since we've had him. So just to check, I'll see if she has a slight pulse at all.
Okay.
Her head melted.
Yeah, you go over and the closer you get, the more dead you realize she is from the combination of all the spells that Cyrus slammed into her.
Well, who did this?
Indeed. Yeah, who did this one?
But all right.
Anybody you're trying to voice you.
Well, I want to search her body and see if I can find anything useful on her that may give us information.
All right, make a investigation check.
All right. $19.
Yeah, 19. That'll do something.
Oh, +9?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm a great detective, but terrible at noticing my surroundings.
Yeah.
So what you find is she has a side pouch full of darts. You find 4 of them in there. You also find a small vial of poison.
With my just general alchemy, would I be able to tell what type of poison this is? It's like I'm sure it would be applied to a weapon or something, but
Make a general intelligence check.
yeah. So that's just the D20 plus 1. That's a 12 total.
Yeah, you're not sure what kind of poison this is, actually.
Alright. Well, I'll take the vial of poison and the darts and stow them away for later. So, I find a weapon and poison on her. So, well, she didn't have any letter or anything. Also, what are these? And I point to the big wolf-ish looking creatures.
Oh, wargs. They're pets to us.
Why do they have the person's face?
Why do you have a face?
I mean, I have a human face, not a, like, they have their wolf body with a humanoid face.
It's just what they were born with.
Fair enough.
And how were you not its pet?
I provide the food.
Yeah, fair.
He has the bigger stick.
That's just how it is.
Also, did you see
Whoa.
anyone else coming down this road while you were waiting to ambush us?
Oh, we captured one more for you.
What does this person look like that you captured?
Like a human, brown hair, facial hair, brown cloak. Had one of them strange loud devices at his side.
Did that loud device
What
look
boots was
something
he
like...
wearing?
Wait, I heard two things at once. What'd you say?
What was he wearing?
Boots. Just like some riding boots. Yes.
So yeah, that's one mystery solved.
This loud thing at their side, did it look something like this? And I pull out my pistol.
Yeah, one of those.
How, and, okay, so, from what I know, pistols are only common in certain areas, right? So,
Yeah.
well then, that's interesting. These aren't things that are just everywhere. I made mine, and other places it's not until you get closer to where I'm from where you'll find more of them.
Yeah. And he had a hat too. That's about all it is.
And you captured this person, so they're with your camp, probably working in this ruin, correct?
Last we checked, he seemed to getting along pretty good.
All right.
How many
Wasn't
more of
getting
you
in
are
trouble.
there?
A decent bit of us.
So,
I'm not the best at numbers.
as in, was your group small compared to the rest of you?
There's more of us at the camp, yes.
We might pay that camp a visit.
That may be a bad idea. I assure you, we could get out of here, and it'd be a lot safer for both of us.
Are you saying that you wish to leave with us?
I'm pretty sure I will be burned alive for some of the things I've told you.
Well, the thing about that is that we probably are going to look into this general ruin. There's a chance that we'll be doing that. So going with us potentially means going there.
Or you could let me go for all the good stuff I've given you.
We already had 2 people run to tell the tale. We don't have to keep you alive.
You'll have to, but I can give you some more information if you let me go.
The last time we let somebody go, they turned around and came back and bit us in the butt.
Oh, I will not come back. No, I am getting far away from here if I can. No job is worth this.
I want to insight that.
Hey, roll an insight.
Like, yeah, I want to insight if he's actually planning on bulking it.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that too.
You can roll as well if you want.
Oh, come on, that was almost really good.
That was almost an 18.
7. That was almost an 18.
It was almost an 18.
Wolf, what do you smell? You smell pork chops.
I mean, we
Just
both think
telling the truth.
we both think he's telling the truth.
Yeah, you think he seems like a pretty honest goblin.
I mean, his life is in danger. If he's not telling the truth, we will know.
I don't want to piss you off any, especially those monsters over there.
What?
Which
Who's he
monsters
pointing
exactly?
to when he says
Like,
He
well,
kind of
can't.
can't
You've got
point.
3 options.
He
here.
can't. He can't point. But I can't. I'm actually assuming because I don't know how the fight went down. I'm just assuming that he's talking about it. Angra.
that? Thing is, like you're just assuming he just talked about that, but you're like, wait, monsters, as in plural?
But all right. Well, you seem to be on the up and up. But like.
I'm a good goblin.
Hmm.
My
Hold
mother
on a
named
minute.
me Redrick because I'm a high society type.
Hold on a moment. Like, I'll pull the group back, and I'll still keep an eye on him, but like I'll start whispering to the group, and I'll cover my mouth so that he can't see what I'm saying, but read my lips or anything. But so, what do you lot want to do? He seems like he's being honest. I'm still iffy about it because they did drop me, and I don't. You said that you got hurt. What do you want to do?
I don't want to let him
You
go.
make a compelling argument. I'm going with whatever you say.
0 to 20 charisma.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Wait, what?
yeah, you rolled a charisma check and
I
got a
didn't
net
try-
20.
Jeez, I didn't try to. But
I normally don't let charisma rolls into party go, but daggone, that's a 20.
I didn't even try to. I was just looking at stuff on my page. But
The problem
yeah,
is, what is your side?
If we just tied him up to a tree and left him.
well, no.
Last
I-
time
I-
we left somebody or let them go, they ended up in a corrupt garden.
Look, I prefer us kill him over tying him up and leaving. That would be crueler. If we were to kill him, I'd rather do that and get it done than to leave him strapped to a tree for whatever comes his way. But I'm also willing to let him go.
We could
They
also let him
seem
go to
they
tell
seem-
the others.
He's not going to go back there. If we let him go, he's going to bolt.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, is if he bolts, he has nowhere to go. He has to fend for himself anyways, and maybe turn his life around. But if he betrays us and tells the others, what is he going to say? That we slaughtered the rest of his patrol group, and there's going to be 2 other witnesses?
So we have a vote towards killing him. Okay, who wants to kill him? We'll just do this diplomatic.
Wanting to kill him
Here's
is
another
a poor
option.
choice of words.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here we are.
Here's
The
a
next
third
decision.
option.
Mhm.
We
The
don't
third
know
option.
exactly where these ruins are, correct? We have a general idea, and we don't know if he's lying. We assume that if we let him go, he's just going to wander off and he do his own. Like Cyrus pointed out, we're in the middle of nowhere. His options are limited. The closest settlements are human, okay? They're not going to like him there. What if we tip the cards to our favor, force him to go to the nearest safe location?
I'm talking about
back
using
to
him
his
as a
group.
guide. Talking about
Yes.
using him as a guide. That could be fun.
Yeah, in a way.
And I'm up for this. If we use him as a guide, if we can convince him to do this, and then
No, you're misreading me. We don't have to convince him of anything. We can let him come to his own conclusions. We can imply that we're doing something and let him run off and do his own thing.
so what, we let him go and then he runs off and we see what he does. We tell him.
In a way, what I had in mind is leaving a sort of trail of bread. Have you ever been hunting besides blowing up your rabbit?
Say again.
Have you ever been hunting besides you blowing up the rabbit?
No. I'll be straight up with that. No.
Well,
It's actually why
Generally,
that
if
went the
you-
way it went.
I'm tying things together here, but say you shoot an arrow at a deer. You wound it, but it doesn't go. It's going to run. The way you're going to track that deer is a blood trail. Let's say we manufacture that situation here. Okay, he's bleeding. He runs to the safest place he knows because he's panicked, he's hurt, he has little option. He goes to the one place he knows where he's got friends, hypothetically, where they can help him. If you get anything scared and panicked enough, he's going to revert to animal instinct, going to the safest place. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
So you're
you saying
telling
that
me
we-
to shoot him with a bolt and have him bleed a trail for him?
In a way, yes.
I mean,
As I grab my
It
hand.
works
I
if he
mean-
actually pans. It only works if he actually goes in the direction that we can go. But if he actually does run away, then it doesn't matter.
That is
how
true.
about this? How about we give him a sense of hope on this? We say that he has to guide us to the camp, and if he guides us to the camp, we will let him go. Because
Of
then
course, he knows we're following him. He could be leading us in more ambush.
that too. But if right now he's tied up, we could slack the rope in a way that we have a lead. We tell him to guide us. He guides us to where we need to go, and then we decide from there. If he's honest, I'm up to let him go. If
DM.
he-
Cast Stone of Truth on the Goblin.
Okay.
Let's just this.
Yes, that makes it so much simpler.
He fails very hardcore.
Okay, sweet. Without him, since I
We'll
cast
put
it without
two.
him knowing, I go back over there and I go back over there and re-question him and make sure that the wherever the people are digging at are in a day north, correct?
Yeah. So,
Who's saying that, the DM or the Goblin?
just like, how do you put it to him?
Just say that.
Oh, come on. No, I am very, very terrified of the thing that looks like you, and I want to run into the wolf thing, and the
What?
Wait, what?
I plan on running, possibly getting back over the river, maybe taking a job as a bartender or something. I don't know, something simple. And I've always dreamed of being a painter, actually. Maybe I'll actually look into that and get rid of this mercenary work. Why am I admitting all this?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing too hard.
Oh, okay. I got you at goals, I guess.
It's good to have a plan. Okay, how far? What direction is the camp that all of the rest of you are at?
I just told you, it's north of here, about a day. The rest
So the
of the people that escaped should be there in a little bit.
Like past town or before town?
Town, it's at that town of what the humans call it. I think it was something wood. I don't know. I hate human names are stupid.
I understand what you're talking about. What I'll do, I'll just, since we're still talking, I'll see if I can loosen the rope in a way that allows one of his hands free, but not the other, and still keep him slacked in. And then I'll pull out my map to see if he can, and give him a quill. Where exactly?
He looks at it and he's like, I don't know how to read.
It's pictures.
Why did I admit that?
All right. I'll fold my map up, take my quill back. All right. I think I get the general gist of where you're talking about. So, you will be going in the opposite direction, then, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No, to be exact, west.
All right. Well, as long as you're not going where we're going or alerting anyone, I'm fine with this. What about the rest of you? I mean, person seems like he wants to be a painter, guys. I mean, come on. I'm up for letting him go.
Since we know that was the truth, sure.
I mean, whether he lives
know.
or dies doesn't really matter to me.
All right. So, an indifference, but we can factor that as a yes potentially. But so I'm good to let him go. We have 2 people who are good to let him go. What about the rest? What about the other 2?
I'm not.
Addie,
Not good to let him go.
What did you say?
What's voted on who now?
2 people want to let him, are fine with letting him go. Cyrus is indifferent. Maddie is against. It's up to you.
Since I know he's not lying now, I'm gonna go with letting go.
All right. So we have 3 for letting him go, and so I'm fine with letting him go. But before he goes, I'll take out one of the arrowheads that I pulled out from me, and I'll kind of like give him a scratch on his arm and like an X.
also, before we let him go, I want to ask him another couple of questions real quick.
All right.
You're done. I'll wait till you're done, though.
Yeah. All I'm doing is I'm marking him so that he remembers this.
Pretty sure he will.
So just mutilate him now.
Just in case. Well,
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have scars. I didn't see all the arrows that hit me, but I felt them.
Here.
Oh, he's gonna remember.
Go ahead, ask your questions, and then we'll let him loose.
Okay, I turn back to the goblin and say, "What did you mean you were scared by us?" And I point to me and Maddie.
He literally will not make eye contact or even look at Maddie. He's like, it's scary.
Harry,
Should
how?
I be concerned since I've never shifted back and he's pointing at the 2 teenage girls being terrified?
No, he mentioned he was scared of you earlier too.
Okay.
Maddie's just confused. She goes, "Is it because of my strength?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't confident.
Yeah, that and you seem to turn into a monster in the darkness.
What?
What?
Teal?
It's like a reverse glow stick.
The elves founded the glow stick in the year 16 AD.
It's just a little fun guy in a tube, and you just crack it.
There we go. Glow sticks are now canon.
Hey, give me.
Just look around and say, does anyone know what he's talking about?
Oh, I do.
Well,
I don't.
well, I mean,
What?
I was What? You do, Cyrus?
I never heard of a glow stick.
Yeah?
I
What?
don't know what he's talking about.
You don't know?
No.
I wouldn't be asking the little goblin if I knew.
Oh,
I'm just confused. I mean, I was just fighting.
Oh, you were killing.
Slaying it, girl. Doing good.
I mean, I took a nap, so
Oh, I did too,
I-
right after you.
So did some goblins.
I gotta play
Yeah,
my
I was told I
Maddie
could
just
leave.
kind of. Yeah, Maddie just to test it out, like steps closer to him. She juts out. She's like, I don't know what I did, guys.
I don't either. But
You made
Well,
this a
Cyrus,
lot more
you know, so-
interesting.
So you know
Cyrus,
what's
where are
going
you
on?
standing?
Hmm?
Cyrus, where are you standing?
I guess behind Marcus a little bit.
Marcus, are you within the 15 feet where I cast the Zone of Truth?
technically, I mean, I would also be there too because. So wait, what type of save is it for Zone of Truth? Because it's not. You don't get a choice on who is affected by it. So
It's a
Oh,
charisma
yeah.
save.
So we all need to make a Christmas save.
yeah, we all do.
Oh,
What's the DC on it?
Uh,
I think it's a 14 for you.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, 14.
Okay, so my first one is a 16. I accidentally rolled
Okay.
twice, but
It's good. So, 20, 16, and 11. So Maddie actually fails.
Well,
But I
Maddie's
know her-
being truthful this entire time. She's just like,
dang.
Cyrus failed.
Yep, Cyrus failed.
You have proficiency in that, don't you?
Oh, I do, but still, that's only 12. Is it?
Have the elves? Are they affected?
If it's
Oh,
if it's a charm effect, you get advantage. I think.
oh,
I don't know if it's a charm effect.
This would not be considered a charm effect.
you would not.
Then no.
Okay. Good thing I don't lie though.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this for you, Trey, because the specifics on it do matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it does, unfortunately.
On a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails a saving throw. An affected creature is aware that the spell and thus can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such creatures can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth. And this lasts for 10 minutes.
So you don't have to be 100% truthful. You just have to be pretty truthful.
Right. So pretty much even then, I'm just going to be like, I'll even acknowledge the fact that I am under truth. And I've not yet told a lie. So, I've only stretched the truth a bit.
We're gonna have a discussion later.
I'm
Well,
confused.
Did you have any more questions you want to ask our goblin associate here before we let him go?
Oh, he seems too afraid to answer questions concerning Maddie, so just let him go.
All right. Well, if no one else has any questions, well, actually,
I
one.
shoot him in the head.
Well, no. What I'll do is just we had a bad start to this meeting. I will guarantee let you go in the morning once we slept because it's still the middle of the night.
It's like the last shift of a watch.
Is it?
You were,
I
yeah,
went I went second.
you did.
Yeah, I went second because it was Maddie then me, so I was second. There's still most of the
Okay.
night ahead. There's still most of the night ahead of us. So
So do we go to work moving bodies now?
you have my word that we will let you go come the morning, but we wish to sleep first with a sense of security, and then you can go in the morning. And yes, I suggest we move these bodies out of the way so that they aren't seen. Right.
Well, I don't want to smell them.
I mean, we could use spikes and make them seen.
I mean, I prefer not to. Again, you guys call me the sociopath, but
It's a wall of defense. That's all it is.
but let's move the bodies. Since we didn't check all of the, how many bodies were left that were actually at the camp?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. There was like, crap, I don't know. I'd have to do a lot of reverse math, but
Okay, well, I was just going to do a quick search of their bodies to see if they had anything on them, and if they didn't, I would just pile them over, and shall we do a pyre for them, I guess?
Do we want
make
that
an investigation check.
That's a low roll, but yeah, 11.
You are able to find 3 scimitars and 3 short bows, along with $18 arrows.
Okay, I will add that too. I'm just adding stuff to the inventory. We'll divvy it up and stuff, but because I'm pretty sure that unless anyone wants one of these, we'll just sell them. But you said 3 scimitars?
Yeah, 3 scimitars and 3 short bows.
Okay. Well, I'll put them into a pile. I'll, with help, put them into a pile. And just so that they'll go, I'll cast grease and then burn them.
All right. At that point, Frederick's just laying there, kind of stunned, like, all right, I am very traumatized now. Can I please leave?
In the morning, Frederick.
Actually. When he says that, can I just like cast sleep on him? like
Sure.
where it only hits him.
Night night.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, do you want me to roll for it or?
I'll say he's just out.
Okay. I mean, base.
You'd have to roll minimum on every die for him not to go out.
Yeah.
Not including the mark that Marcus carved into him.
Oh yeah, there you go. So.
I mean, he's had a long night trying to kill us.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So y'all do that, and all of you just completely exhausted, just get to bed. Most of you are having trouble sleeping with the events that transpired the previous night, but overall just hitting the bed exhausted. You all get the best amount of rest you can. And you all do wake up with the effects of a long rest.
I used up everything.
Can't believe you got her on the final spell, too.
Oh, the sleep I just cast was my last spell slot. My absolute last.
Okay.
But so yeah, once we wake up in the morning, if with everyone ready, I'll untie him.
He's gonna tie him, and he instantly gets up and kind of scurries away from Amarok and Maddie, whatever direction they're in.
Maddie
And he
is
just
just very confused.
And looks around hesitantly. He's like, I hope I never see any of you again, but thank you for sparing me.
I hope that
That
if
is
we do
mutual.
see, I hope that if we do see you again, you're in a better line of work, so that this doesn't happen again. Because it won't. Because I guarantee you, if it happens again, it won't go over the same way.
That's fair. A final thing I can tell you is, Langram's is the most cruel employer we've had, and that says a lot. So, be wary of him. Also, wolf man thing, you, and he points at Amarok.
I was just sitting on the ground staring at him.
Are you a member of the Blood Pack? I haven't. You're not going to send him after me, are you?
Raise my eyebrow. No. Be looking.
Okay, good. Our organizations have never had trouble before, so that's how I was making sure.
I just imagined Amarok do the confused puppy at tilt.
That's appropriate.
Yeah.
Good. And he takes off running.
Bye, Frederick. We'll be watching you.
He runs faster.
So, we have a potential heading, someone who is looking for us and found us, and they kidnapped the person who was, well, that we were also looking for. Well, one of the people we were looking for anyway.
I mean, we just saw their tracks and...
So,
Yeah, I should clarify. I actually got it slipped up in my notes. The one he mentioned wasn't the one with riding boots. You estimate he was the one that you couldn't find the tracks of.
Oh, okay. So, we potentially have another lead.
Board.
We potentially have another lead in the same direction that we're already heading, so it's something that we can look into. And how far away are we from the actual town? Are we like a day out from the town?
Yeah, you are about a day out.
So their base is roughly in the same direction, the same amount of travel away from. So we'll potentially come across, and also potentially more dangers on the road as we head further that way.
Maybe.
So we need to be on our guard.
when are we not?
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Are you
that
gonna
was more.
tell us?
That was. To be
Osiris,
fair,
yes.
to be fair, that was more or less aimed at me, of being on our guard.
Are you gonna tell us what's
It
happening?
happened? Chris,
Who? Me?
Yeah.
not just say your name.
Oh, well, I mean... I woke up to Marcus being a pincushion, and there were goblins everywhere.
You're not gonna tell us about why the goblin seemed so scared of me, like I was a monster?
I mean, you saw what you did to them. I'd be terrified too.
What did I do to them? Besides what I did to every enemy.
Exactly. Just continue packing up, getting ready to go on.
Cyrus, I will smack the elf out of you.
Yay, maybe I'll get Father's acceptance then. That's like a team.
Oh, that's a self-burn. That's where.
Everyone at the camp collectively feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
As Cyrus is still smiling.
Oh, goodness.
Well,
I have
right
nothing
now,
to
I'm
make
here
you
for
tell
my
us.
daddy issues.
I'm sorry. Feels so good.
Sorry, but all I can think of right now is the last Austin Powers movie. All about Austin Powers and his daddy issue.
yes.
And Daddy doesn't care. Take me to the fair. Oh, God.
The line I'll never forget from that movie is like, look at you. You don't even have a name tag. What's the point? You're just gonna die. Just give up. Lay down.
Yeah.
Off you pop.
That's definitely. So, everyone just solemnly, with that awkward line delivered, just starts to pack their camp up. In the light, seeing just the true how bad it was last night, is see there's a lot of blood everywhere. The air just reeks of burnt bodies. And then you look ahead, and you can't. In the distance, you actually see a little bit of smoke rising, as you realize you are pretty close to the town that was mentioned.
Huh. Also, did y'all put them through a juicer or something? What's all this? I mean, sure, I burned them, but geez, how many of them were there?
What?
How many
What
of
are you
them
talking
were
about?
there? Like, there's so much blood everywhere. How many of them were there in total?
You just see Maddie's
remember
face go
too.
blank, and then she's just like, I honestly don't remember.
They were around 10 or so.
10?
I mean, well, I can guarantee you there were 7, because I have 7 potential scars on my body.
Some of them shot twice.
And then also 2 Worgans and a ring cleaner.
Well, we're not far out from the town. We can potentially head straight to the town, and see if anyone in the town knows generally where this ruin is, and or we could try to find. I think it would be better just to go into town and see if we can find where this ruin is, by asking the locals if it's a ruin in the area.
But to the first inn we see.
Yes, to the first inn we see. And
Cyrus, what did Maddie do? I said, Cyrus, what did Maddie do?
I mean, she helped take out the goblins? I don't know what you're asking here.
Or rocket Cyrus.
up on the
Yeah, as far as
carriage.
you know, it's nothing out of the ordinary.
That is true. Because I don't know if that's something that you guys were hiding before or not.
No. The fact that we keep asking what happened and neither one of us have a clue, that says that we
Well,
don't know
he's
what crap's
telling you.
happening.
He's telling
She-
you, though, you
she
killed
killed-
goblins.
I'm telling you, she killed the goblins.
Yeah.
but
I'm pretty sure she finished off
Someone
the Worgen
call-
too.
Someone call her a goblin slayer.
Yeah.
But I'll jump on the wagon, and I'll take the lead on this one. Let's just get to town.
I can jump on this bandwagon, jump up and start playing flute music as we go.
The whole time.
But
Nope.
She's just staring holes into your head.
Making plans to break your flute.
Maddie is just confused. She's just sitting here like, she doesn't know if she actually did anything different. She's just like, I mean, he says I didn't do anything different. Do I just have a very mean fighting face? Like, making faces over there in the corner, like,
Oh, Maddie, you literally said you won't remember some things, and yet he's saying that it's different. There was a freaking goblin that was frightened of you, more so, or it seemed like he was even more frightened of you than the freaking man.
maybe I just got a mean fighting face.
I would actually like to stop playing for like a few measures, like time, and just be like, so, Luna, how closely do you resemble Maddie?
And you're staring at me.
Yes.
I feel like this is an above table question.
Oh, no. Like, that's the thing, is like, I know they're twins.
We,
I
to
say
you,
that.
how we look is we're very, very similar, except for I have darker skin, slightly darker skin than she does.
Oh, yeah, no, that wasn't.
You go
That was-
outside.
That was kind of a,
Rhetorical.
yes, kind of like a hidden meaning question.
He's about to drop some facts and logic on you.
Oh, no, I was just gonna ask that question. Have both of you just look at me like we're twins.
I
Pretty
mean,
much that's what we did. I stopped making like strange faces, trying to figure out like what I did, and then I just look at you like, we're identical twins.
We'll see. And I'll just continue playing.
See, at first I was willing to believe that what you were saying, but now it's just like I don't.
who are you talking to?
I'm talking to him. He keeps telling me I did nothing, but yet he goes and says these cryptic sentences, and I'm just like, did I do nothing?
Have you not learned by now that that's just how he is?
So this is a different situation. So this is a different situation where apparently someone did something and they don't remember what the fuck they did.
Don't worry, guys. With
I mean,
enough
they could
time,
have just been to fight a battle. Like I was just.
with enough time, we will all be able to understand Cyrus at least 50% of the time.
Don't want to understand Cyrus. I want to break his flute. It's his head.
With all them passive-aggressive lines being thrown by everyone except Amarok.
Maddie's not throwing them. She's just genuinely confused. She's like,
We don't have an NPC to throw shade at.
I'm just making
Everyone-
tired dad noises.
He's driving the car.
Everyone-
Just, ugh.
Don't make me turn this car around. Everyone comes through a tree line and see it's pretty open for a little bit. And in front of you, you guys all see a big a big fort laid out in front of everybody. It's as you see these wooden walls that, Marcus, from your experience with tools and working and construction in general, you could tell they were made in recent years. It's a pretty well fortified town. Pretty much you need one in some areas like this, especially the further away from civilization you are. And it seems to be a rudimentary town. Seems pretty normal.
Does it seem like they're still building up the walls? Like maybe these are temporary and they're going to replace them, or are they just reinforcing the wood?
It seems like it's just the regular wooden walls. It seems like they were constructed a bit ago, actually.
All right.
But you do notice something different, as do see figures up on the walls. Figures with bright red skin standing up there. You see a few in particular, all holding crossbows, standing on top of the walls, looking down at your group.
Are they like calling out to us as we come closer, or are they just preying on us?
You do see one pulls up a hunting horn and actually blows it. Then it's quiet for a second. Then on the wall you hear solid, loud footsteps as you see a figure make his way up onto the wall. Two exactly. As you see one more armored hobgoblin than the other ones you've seen yet. Come down and kind of look at y'all. But then you see coming on the other side, you see a large ogre.
Oh crap!
You see, instantly you're kind of taken aback by the ogre. As what you always heard, they seem to be these barbaric, tribal-like creatures. This one's wearing pretty nice robes, actually. You see, he's got. Yeah.
I would like to have stopped the cart way before, as soon as I've noticed all of this. Hopefully before in, pincushion range.
You see the ogre currently has his arms perched around his back, his shoulders back. Pretty nice posture, actually. As he kind of walks up to the top of the wall and just kind of looks down, just... So, you're the troublesome lot.
Hi, I'm Cyrus. And you must be?
Langtham. That's my name.
What's name?
Troublesome.
Appreciate it.
Whatever do you mean?
Group of scouts was sent to capture anyone that may appear on the road. Keep this little business venture secret. And you killed a good 70% of them. That's quite unfortunate. Bad for business.
They could have asked nicely.
We're bad for our health.
Not many come willing, you see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to keep the business venture secret, all they have to do is just tell us to go around, and we'd have turned right around. Didn't have to become so aggressive about it.
I somehow doubt that. Now, I could just ask you to walk around. Will you?
I mean, if you're not going to stop us, then sure. I see no reason why we wouldn't.
Alright then.
Roll
Keep
deception.
moving north. Yep.
Might I also suggest, not being in the middle of the road? Helps with secrecy.
Hey, DM, how tall are these walls?
Walls are about 20 foot tall.
Foot tall?
Yeah.
And how many do I see up along the wall?
You currently see 6 of them in total, including the ogre and the heavily armored hobgoblin.
Hey. Getting in word.
I'll try to whisper to Amarok, just go around for now.
Yeah, you think I'm gonna assault the fort head on?
Okay.
I'll just veer off, heading on.
Good. You made this easy. Though I did have a toll if you do decide to turn around.
No toll?
We've already
How
made
about we
this
just go back
one
the way we
way.
came?
Just wanted my intentions to be clear. Why you shouldn't turn around. And he pulls his arms from behind his back, and he's currently holding a child up by the back of his shirt. See, it's small, very dirty, just overall ragged-looking child. Doesn't look like he's in too good a shape, and you see a rope around his neck. It's like, I'd have to hang up some decorations for the fort if you do come back.
Understood.
I really don't see how that helps, because you're just losing a worker. For the chance that we might come back. In which case, that's a child versus 5 of us.
Children don't work too well.
Neither do people who are not here at the camp.
That's why I said, don't come back, and it won't have to happen.
I just see a major flaw in your logic.
I don't expect you to understand business. Just move along.
I sit down and just like, so does that mean that he's going to kill the kid if we leave, or?
No, if we leave, he won't kill the kid.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, how's
Yeah.
Alright,
But
so y'all
You don't
go
know
north?
is that Luna's hand is shaking because she's so tempted to cast Guiding Bolt on this dude.
That and Maddie is currently. She is clenching very hard to keep her to herself.
Do I see this?
Before anything pops off, I'll have drove us away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Maddie and Luna look like they're about to pop.
I look at it as like, well, truly want to do something about it. We can come back. But we'll do it on our terms. Not whenever there's a child in danger.
indeed, like
Hit
if we're
the guy
distance,
with you.
if we're-
It hit him, it won't hit the child.
if we're a distance away from the wall, we don't know how. Yes, we could do that, potentially save that child, but if that person was willing to do that, there's a good chance that they had other people waiting to be hostages behind the wall. They've taken this town. So if we want to do something about it, we have to think about this. We can't just rush into this. If we do, lots of innocents could get hurt.
So bad guys could die. Okay, you're right. Doesn't make it any.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make it easy at all. I was tempted to shoot him myself, but we can't risk the hostages being hurt before we have a good plan to move in on that place. I still say that we are moving in on that place, but we have to make sure that we do this in a way that we get away with this. We have to catch them off guard before they have time to react.
True.
At least we know why. Well, why we haven't gotten any word back from this town. They've been taken and are being used as workers, most likely.
Looks of it, yeah.
Hey, DM,
Yeah.
explain the layout to me. Is it exactly what I'm seeing here, assuming, like, this and this are, like, cliff walls, or what?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So this is Fort Wall, and just this is Fort Wall, and then this is just sheer cliff, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
So wait, is this camp or is this Cherrywood?
Yep. This is Cherrywood.
This is Cherrywood that has been turned into their camp, most likely.
No in.
Well,
Yeah, it's mostly
we
a
did-
mining town already.
Yeah, well, we did realize that. Yeah, they were both a days out from one another, the Cherrywood and the camp. So now we know why. So, well, on what? Just again, I have to ask just for the sake of. Marcus would know a little bit about goblins, correct? Or would they be common enough that everyone just knows things about certain things about goblins?
Everyone's heard stories about them. You in particular knowing the fact goblins were at war with dwarfs and humans and halflings a few years prior to your birth. Yeah, you're aware of them mostly. Your kind has never taken the most kindly to them.
So if we're attacking this place, moving under the cover of night would not really benefit us at all, other than if we were able to do it in a way that we would have no defense from them being able to see us.
Well,
So-
I'm thinking of this too. If they have, assuming human workers, they have to rest.
They do.
Just make an assumption. If it was me, I would put them in one building that's easily guarded.
Hmm.
If, again, spitballing here, getting the ideas rolling, I can get in that fort. I don't know if I can get anyone else in with me. But if y'all
Well,
want to hit it, I get to the people, essentially, and hold it off till y'all can get to me.
well, I do have a way of getting in there and blending in, a way of disguising myself in a way that they wouldn't know it was me, so that I can get in as well. So if you need it back, I would suggest taking backup on this just in case it goes bad. But
Oh, it's gonna go bad.
yeah, yes, it will. But I have a way of potentially moving around their fort without drawing too much attention to myself. By
What do we want to do, though?
I'm going to say, as y'all move north from the town, you do see kind of a rickety sign hanging from the wall that does say Cherrywood on it. And all the people on the wall's eyes follow you the entire way up until you're out of sight.
hello. Yeah, I cut out for some reason, but I have a way of disguising myself as one of them and making it into the camp without drawing too much attention to myself. I can only do that for myself, though.
Or they're gonna see me.
I'm guessing you have the loud and proud plan then.
So what I'm suggesting would be the better option is I could scout ahead. Scouting in there to potentially gather information to see if I can find out where the workers are being kept. If we can find out where they're being kept, then we know where to hit.
All right. If you can figure out a pattern to where they're putting them when, or where they're at when. If we can get in and put ourselves between the prisoners and them.
We need to hide our wagon with. That way they don't see us, just in case they do a patrol.
The only
And-
downside, if we fail, then more people die.
The thing is that if we do nothing, then people will die anyway.
And since the majority is people want to do things, If we go in loud, yes, someone might die, but less will.
Maybe, but it depends on how fast. Again, we don't know where the hostages are. We go in there loud and they are near the hostages. They could kill them before we even get to them.
Hostages are his workers.
If we figure out,
He's a businessman. He's not going to lose his labor.
he
The
will,
kid-
he can gather more.
But the kid isn't much profit to him. So therefore, he can easily kill the kid, but he's not going to kill all the hostages.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't go in loud, but I'm saying that we should do some recon before we go in.
We should know what we're doing.
For all we know, there could be hundreds of them in there. I mean, well, actually, how big was, just from looking on the outside of this town, it's completely walled off all around. So, right? So like, how big is this? How big is this town just outside looking in?
It is 85 by 95.
So
Big enough
they
to
could
a
have,
wall, but small enough for it to be a wooden wall.
yes, they could have tons of them in there. We would need, so going in loud is also a problem, because if they outnumber us dramatically, then we could get overwhelmed and then have to retreat, which is
Oh.
bad for the hostages.
But only many people can fit on a wall, can't they? We get the high ground. They have to come to us. And if we're in good
Right,
faith that they're
sure.
not going to destroy their livelihood and their business by killing hostages, then we actually have the cards in our favor.
Yes, but I still want to do a little recon. I'm fine with the going in loud plan, but I want to know where to strike from.
That's fair.
So, I have a way of making myself blend in. Does anyone else? If not, then I'm fine with doing some recon on my own, but I would be okay if someone else had a way of getting him unnoticed.
I would, but I might have to go all out on.
Fair enough. Well, like I said, these are goblins. The cover of night isn't going to do us any favors. They'll be able to see us, so this time as any. If we have an idea for doing recon, then what we need to do is make sure that we hide the wagon before I do anything. That way, if they do a patrol, they won't find us. So let's see if we can find some things to cover the wagon in a way that makes it look inconspicuous. Like, it's just a vast clearing around this town to where it's like is the tree line close enough?
Yeah. Further, you go north for a little bit, and you are able to find a tree line up there. You estimate you probably could try and hide the bushes in the trees. I mean, hide it in underbrush and stuff.
Okay, so I say that we should hide our wagon here. I'll scout in, and I'm not gonna say I'll stay long enough to gather some information. If it looks dicey, I'll get out.
Alright.
Alright,
I'll go with you half the way.
fair enough. That way I have someone to meet me halfway back.
Well,
So-
if things go off, you have someone else to get shot at.
Also, I also have a way of signaling people. I can make a loud noise if I really need help. But you and me, let's go. We'll go in. We'll get halfway there, and then I'll branch off from you.
Alright.
Alright. With that, we've been going for a little bit, so I'd say that's a good breaking point, as y'all are about to do the infiltration mission.
All right. Well, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So, grab a snack, grab a drink, the usual stuff, and we'll be back shortly. And we're back.
Welcome, everybody. So, last we left off, everybody was getting ready to find out what they were going to do about this fort and the possible hostages hidden inside of it. Currently, right now, Marcus and... I'm getting some echo. Currently, Marcus and Amarok are making their way to the fort to help infiltrate it.
So, I guess we'll be, since we're trying to get to the halfway point, we'll stealth closer in, before we branch off from each other.
Yeah, that is definitely stealth as you're going across this mostly open field.
Yeah, try to get low to the ground and stealth closer in. So,
I'm gonna roll.
oh, okay, solid stealth.
Oh, wait.
Well, I'm going only halfway.
So, yeah, Marcus full on ghost disappears, and
Okay.
I'm going close enough where if I hear him screaming and gunshots, I can run in.
Oh,
Yeah. So, just to reset some of the figures. Okay. Everyone, as y'all are approaching, Marcus, you hit the ground. You're doing a full army crawl there. You're blending in with the ground well. Amarok, with your big and beefy form, you are making some noise as you're dragging across the ground. You do kind of hear some murmuring from the fort. Just like, what's that? And you do see some of the hobgoblins seem to kind of be looking toward the direction you are in.
I do have a question. Was Amarok in his werewolf form or his when we showed up to the town?
No, I was normal.
So are we still close? Are we still close enough to one another that I could see him like messing stealth up and stuff like that?
Yeah, y'all still are.
I tried to like whisper to him. It's like transform. It'll be better than being seen as yourself.
All right, yeah, go for it. I guess
Okay.
transform. Try to do it as quiet as possible.
Alright. And is that all you're doing?
Yeah. Or do they
And-
see me?
They're starting to look toward you.
What time of the day is it? Just real quick.
It's still earlier in the day. We didn't wait till nightfall because it wouldn't help either way because they can see in the dark.
I know,
Okay.
but that means that Amarok just goes from being his normal self to all of a sudden transforming into a werewolf. That's why I was just thinking, like, hey, how bright is it still outside?
Well, his normal self was still at a distance, but it's better than him being in a werewolf form so that if they see him, it's just like, oh, what? It's a werewolf. So,
Yeah, it
Okay.
works out.
No.
so
What are we
So-
crawling through?
Alright. So as you do that, and you transform, you see the hobgoblin go, hey, their werewolf ally came back!
so they knew
As it
about
clicks in
that.
your mind that there was people that escaped and reported y'all to them.
I don't think you can put. Run, go. I'm whispering like, go, run, act like you're escaping.
Fine, I'll do that.
There is currently 2 longbows being shot at you. And you hear a hunting horn getting blown at the fort.
Reminds me of the hunt.
And at this point, everyone can hear the hunting horn getting set off.
You know what? Can I see Mr. Ogre?
You cannot see the ogre currently.
You know what? They know I'm there. I'm just going to bellow as loud as I can in giant. Just brave man using a hostage, a child at that. Can't take me on your own, coward.
And Marcus will, like, he's just still laying on the ground, but kind of like just have his hand pressed against his face.
Yeah,
Marcus, you look up to see 2 arrows slam into Amarok for 9 damage total, half the 4.
Alright. Oh, I didn't know
So,
you rolled
wait.
for it.
Question: is this tall grass?
I did.
It's just
I
like
rolled a
tall
16 and a 21. It is,
That's it.
yeah, it's decently high grass. They don't seem to see you, but definitely see, Amarok.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yelling
going
at him.
to. So I'm going to try to stealth to the other side, like over here.
Okay.
So do I have to roll another stealth?
I'm going to say their attention's on Amarok right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I am
So
a big target.
I can't move my figure. Can you make it to where I can move it, or I can make a copy of it?
Oh, you can?
Well, I'll just make a copy of it.
Hang on, that's weird. Let me make sure everything's alright.
Okay. I can move my copy. So if nothing's stopping me, I'm just going to stealth to this side of the wall.
Okay, do y'all need to drag your figures on the map? It shouldn't be me.
That helps sometimes.
Okay, because I just drug them out on the map already. I didn't realize that. Can you move yours, Amarok?
Yeah. Boop, boop.
I didn't see it move.
Yeah, he moved it to the other side of the wall.
No, he moved that. I can just move back and forth. There, now beside Marcus.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can move it.
I'm back over here.
Okay. So yeah, put your figure right. Since we were coming closer to the front gate, I snuck over to this side of the wall. So
Okay.
So can you delete? Okay, there you go. So if nothing stopped me from getting here, I'm then going to. So is this like a mountain face over here, or is it just like a more city?
It seems to be a decent-sized ravine going down.
Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to disguise self to make myself look like a hobgoblin. I'm wearing what type of armor did it look like they were wearing? Or
They
initially when
were
I saw them?
wearing chainmail.
I'll disguise myself as a hobgoblin wearing chainmail. And what I will do is, if I'm still able to keep going, I'm going to try to stealth around to this ravine. And I'm going to use my rope of climbing to try to give me a foot, because I can send it out to grapple onto something. So I'm going to try to send my rope of climbing over to here, like throw it over, try to make it grapple onto there, and then I'm going to try to climb around into the city so that I can blend in.
Okay. While all that's going on, I'm just going to have y'all roll initiative just for the sake of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So everyone remember to click on your piece first.
Aha.
Remember, can you add mine on there?
Right.
You guys are still at a distance.
I have no idea what rolled to.
You rolled a...
14, though.
That's what came up as for you, 14?
Yeah.
Alright, I got a 16, and I was able to put it into the chart.
Alright.
No, wait.
I did the same thing for
I
you.
don't know why I rolled twice, but my first roll was a 17, but I'll just go with the one that actually showed up in the chart, because the other one didn't. So,
You know what? Yeah, let's go with that. Alright.
My first was 4.
Is anyone else going to respond to this, or are y'all just going to watch it happen from a distance?
I'm ready. I just need my icon.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot I put him on the thing, sorry.
No, I need my
I put 'em
icon
on
in the
GM.
turn order.
Did you roll initiative?
I need to see it so I can edit it. I haven't rolled it yet.
Yeah, he has to click on. He has to click on his figure first.
Okay. Get back to that. Alright, can you do it now?
Yeah, thank you.
From.
And that's a +4. So 17.
Alright. Maddie and Luna, what are y'all two doing?
I'm trying to click my character stuff so I can do initiative.
No, it's not letting
My
you.
stuff's not coming up at all. The only thing I'm getting is just the picture.
Oh wait, I think it's about to show your roll. Oh wait, no, it had that was Heath adding something.
Yeah, it's me adding the Hobgoblin on there.
Oh!
Oh, womp, 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 womp. But so you were
Wow.
you were not ready. You were not ready for this to happen.
I don't think it.
Yeah, for y'all's perspective, the three of you just standing in a tree line watching, and you just see Amarok just burst out, transform, and start getting shot, and all of you just kind of standing there stunned for a second.
I'm still not able
I'm
to.
yelling scathing insults. Thank you very much.
And now he's screaming in giant.
You're still not able to roll your initiative. Well, just roll it in the chat, and we could probably add it to the turn order. Oh wait, it showed your roll. So
14.
you got a 14. You got a 14, so we can just add that to the turn order.
Hey, 14
My stuff
damage,
isn't coming
wow.
up. It's just my picture and that's it.
Your stats aren't coming up at all?
Not at all.
Let me see if I have it to where you can see it. You know how you made another account? Maybe it's in your old name.
I don't have access to that one now. Unfortunately. It works for now. I still have.
Oh, it works now?
I have no idea. I was just saying that I still have my other character sheet, so.
Somebody's on there with 14.
Well, we
Okay,
have you in the turn order, so.
Yeah, see if you can access it now. Oh, Luna, can you access it now?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, we're good.
Alright. Let's back a little bit. Alright then. It is definitely looking like
Bad.
I apologize, I did not expect things to happen this soon.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
It was your mistake.
I mean, I was expecting to do a little espionage before it all kicked off.
Well, the conditions were if we just show back up. I was seen, so we showed back up. So now I'm just on standby.
All right. With that being said, initiative starting. First up, all you can hear is yelling from the other side of the wall, like, "Don't you do it! Don't you dare do it!" As you hear a voice you don't recognize yelling something angrily, and you hear him hurling insults at something over there. All right.
Respond to that. Or who am I hearing yelling? I don't recognize the voice.
You do not recognize the voice, and it's coming on the other side of the wall.
I'm yelling back in giant. What? Are you letting them tell you what to do now? I thought you were the boss. Shows what leadership you have.
Alright. Then it will loop down to Cyrus's turn.
How far away am I?
I'm just going to say, for simplicity's sake, it'll take your pretty much whole round to run onto the screen.
That's fair. Is
Are
that
they coming up behind me?
Oh yeah, like us behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well, you made your way over there, so actually y'all will be coming from the north's end, around where Marcus is.
okay. Let's see, how far up is that screen? There it is. So it'd be more like up here-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess go here and the okay. And I will cast sleep first level right here. Well, if I can ping.
You gotta swap to an arrow to ping it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, right there.
Alrighty. So, roll your dice.
Mm-hmm. 24.
Okay. And you see the two, you run up to the two archers that are trained on Marcus at the Amarok at the current moment, and you see both of them just fall limp right as soon as you hold your hand up.
Sweet. And I think I'm not within like 60 feet of anyone, so I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Alrighty then. That being said, it will now be oh, I reset that on. Marcus, it is now your turn.
Okay, so was I able to get my rope set up before everything kicked off?
I'll say that took your whole previous turn, yeah.
Okay, so what I will do is I will kind of just, since my rope can automatically grapple onto things, what I will do is I will try to swing around into the camp and get here.
Okay. Make I'm going to say a dex save, or acrobatics if you have it.
I will. So acrobatics if I'm proficient in it, or just acrobatics?
Acrobatics are Yeah, acrobatics, I'd say, is the good one for it.
Okay. So, acrobat. It showed your die, but yeah, that's an 11 for me.
Okay. Alright, you are able to swing over, and you land, and you kind of lose yourself for a bit, but you're able to catch on to the ledge as you're about to slide down into the ravine. And it takes you about half your movement, but you're able to shimmy your way up onto it into the camp.
Okay, and so I was able to get right here, right? I was able to get right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
So I would get here. Initially, do I see anything happening in the camp that I can?
Oh, you see a lot.
Yeah, I heard someone yelling. So
give me a second. So
y'all actually never heard me speak giant.
That is true. We haven't.
well, I heard two people yelling.
So currently, what you see is everything on the map is currently being added.
Okay.
You see the hordes of goblins. You see the goblinoid captain. You see currently he's dragging a child behind him, and you hear the yelling coming from this stand right here, where you see in a stockhold. You see this very burly figure with a long scar dragged across his face. Just yelling and cursing at this hobgoblin, just tearing at his holds the best he can. And you also see two wargs pinned over here.
So what I see, which is it, a goblin or a hobgoblin that has the child?
That one, the hobgoblin captain. And
Right
you see
here?
he is. No, that one.
Oh, okay, I see.
That's a bugbear.
So that only used 20 feet of my movement to get there. So, and right now I'm disguised as a hobgoblin. So,
Okay.
25. So did it? That was my movement action to get here, or was it my action to get here?
I say it's your movement.
Okay, so here. This is okay. So what I will do is I will use my action to bring out Draco. I will bring him out. He'll have a glowing white light to him, and I will, because I see there's really no point to my disguise, and this child's immediately in danger. So then I will have Draco shoot at him. So let me do this. Oh, Draco! Draco! Go!
Okay. So that happens. Okay, that's how much damage?
Let's see. It's
I
I think it's just 12.
it's 12 damage, but still,
Okay.
it's 12 damage,
Oh yeah, that's 12 damage.
and he's pushed 5 feet away.
All right. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
So,
Question though.
you see him just dragging his child behind, and you see the child crying and fighting at him, and he's like, "Come on, kid!" And instantly just sideswiping him. You shoot the blast into him, knocking him away. He instinctually lets go of the kid. You see the kid quickly grab the end of the rope and just start to run away from him. Just kind of.
Boss, sorry. You new to using this thing. It acted up. Sorry about that.
So he looks up at you and cocks a head. Make a deception roll with disadvantage.
Yep. Yeah, I know. Here we go. Had to try.
As every eye in the camp is on you currently.
So that's 1. And 13.
Okay. So it's the 13.
Not bad. Not bad. Not horrible.
Yeah. It's like, been infiltrated. Get that one. And he's definitely pointing to you.
And yeah, I only had like 1 bit of movement left, so I'll like, where's the child roughly?
Okay. He is hiding right behind his tent.
Well, I'm in it here, so I literally only have 5 feet left, so I will take my last bit of movement to get there, and that's my turn.
Alrighty.
So you guys do hear a gunshot go off.
As I'm just like, well, I know where Marcus is.
Yeah, you hear the guy stalking go, "Good stuff, Goblin!" As he is visibly confused but happy to see it, and you see the kid seems to be running toward this figure, trying to get closer to him. And funny enough, Marcus, it is the captain's turn now.
Oh, here we go.
And he very obviously is not happy with you. You can probably wonder why.
I mean, technically speaking, I didn't shoot him. Draco did.
Yeah.
You're no longer in the circle of truth. You don't have to
When I
defend
was in
it.
the circle of delusion.
Yo. Okay. And alright. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He is going to use his action to do his leadership a leadership charge, and you see him look over to the side of the wall and just say, "Kill them." Then he looks to you and he keeps heading your way, but that is all of his movement for his turn.
Oh, cool. He wasn't able to make it to me. That's good. That's good.
Right.
Good start.
Hey, it'll be the end of his turn next. Okay. Alright. It'll now be Luna's turn.
How far away am I?
Okay. Like I said to him, I'm going to say it takes your entire movement to actually get over here.
Okie dokie. There's no way to, like, get in over here?
There's no way to what?
I can't. Okay.
You're on the.
Direction that I was going before. Back over here by Maddie. Nothing to go
Oh,
forward.
over here.
Yeah. The only way in is right here. To the
A
top.
lot further to run.
Well, there is a gate here as well.
Yeah, because
Yeah, there is.
we were that way.
Yeah, and since y'all went north, y'all be coming from that direction. I just had y'all's pieces there for. That's where they were when I muted them.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
I stood up
That was my bad.
and yelled at him.
You don't see the ogre or anything? It's...
You do not.
Oh, okay. I'm good. I'll just move and that's it.
You can
Okay.
hold an action if you want it.
Yeah.
And I will say, while this one and this one are asleep, that hobgoblin is still up.
So you can see that guy.
Yeah. I'll hold an action for now.
Okay, what is the action held for?
Holding on path to the grave.
In case you see the ogre.
Because I want to curse that sucker.
It's all ogre now.
Alright.
Do you really?
That's it for tonight, everybody.
Alright, see everyone.
Good night. Press roll. Okay, that'll be the end of Luna's turn then. It is now Amarok's turn.
Alright, assuming I've heard gunshots and things are bad inside the walls, I would like to just run, hit the wall, and just climb up. Albert hooked on the top and climb.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, right. That's a big advantage, I think.
If you were
He is
in
shifted
your
right
werewolf
now.
form, yeah.
It didn't matter. They were both bad.
Alright. With a 10, I'll say claw over claw. In a frustrated rage, you're able to pull yourself up there, but it takes your entire movement.
Alright. So, I'm just at the top of the wall, I guess. What, right here? Move.
Yeah,
Yeah, right there.
you're right there.
Everyone can see me. I am still screaming insults, and I would like to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Because you climbed over the wall and then saw the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
So,
It's a little like, oh, I have made a mistake.
so I know you're a Goliath, and I know you're essentially a werewolf, but I've put 2 and 2 together. You're a big werewolf.
Yeah, you're like a
Yeah.
Werewolf.
you're like a 9-foot tall werewolf, dude.
I'm large.
It's literally something straight out of Underworld.
Oh.
You would actually be really terrifying.
Why are you not a large creature?
I count as that with my carrying capacity.
The ultimate bullcrap is the fact centaurs are considered mediums.
Yeah.
Freaking Shetland centaurs.
Same for minotaurs, because originally they were large.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They're afraid of making large creatures.
Those are largitors.
God dang it. Alright, at the end of your turn,
I'm glad
Amarok,
you're bard.
it suits him very well.
Yeah.
Your turn, Amarok. It is now the hobgoblin's turns. Half of them are asleep.
Yeah.
This one, 5, get over here. And seeing you're the one that cast a spell that put his friends to sleep, he's going to make an arrow shot at you, Cyrus.
Okay.
Aha.
Man, that was nearly a 19. An 11
Nope.
You just sidestep pretty quickly.
Like, I just look at him, just like sidestep, keeping eye contact.
Yeah. Kind of grits his teeth a bit. This one is going to 5, 10, 15. It's going to come over here and it's going to make a shot at you as well, Amarok, with disadvantage. Well darn. Yeah, 9 ain't going to hit you.
Okay, yeah. I seen the 21 pop up. I'm like,
As same thing, you're able to quickly duck out of the way behind a wall as these 2 arrows fly over your head. As you hear this Hobgoblin gritting his teeth angrily. Alright. At the end of Hobgoblin's turn, it is now Maddie's turn.
Yay! Let's see. Is there a way up that I can see?
Not that you've seen, no. No conventional way.
Looks like I'm climbing.
just shoulder check the door.
Oh, there's a door right there?
Yeah, it's a door.
Didn't they say this was a gate?
Yeah, that is a gate.
Like, this is the main entrance, and then this is exciting.
Yeah, this is an amazing map, but they kind of had a hard time distincting where the doors were.
I mean, I guess why not?
All right.
If you can pull it,
Welcome to try.
Just gonna try and bust through the door.
Make an athletics check.
Please don't roll bad. Please don't roll bad. Did it come through?
I haven't seen anything yet.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Oh, there it is.
There you go. 16.
So I'm going to say, using your action, just dash and push your way all the way forward. You charge at the wall and just slam your shoulder into the max of your ability. And the door does give a bit, but it isn't opened all the way yet.
And that took my action, didn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, I guess that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Unless I could do it again.
No.
Good angle.
Let's just want to bonus action punch the door. Hey.
I
If
mean, I
that's the
could.
end, it's up to you.
Smite the door. Just the whole thing explodes out, killing everyone inside with shrapnel.
Get she kick the door as a bonus action.
Sure. Make an attack roll on the door, just adding your strength. Alright, 17?
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
that
even do
beat-
strength save.
Not actually work, since it's only just +3.
Yeah.
Alright. So you slam your foot into the door, doing 4 damage to the door. It's, you're, at least, seem to be knocking the gate back a bit.
Okay, that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, Maddie. Marcus. As he's staring at the Hobgoblin Captain coming at you, he does have a bit of a grin on his face. You kind of wonder why he looks so confident at you. Then you feel a presence next to you as someone or something emerges from the shadows. And suddenly you see a fist come flying at you. Let's see if I can get this to work. Like I want it to. It didn't even do the second command. Alright, but anyways, obviously that first one misses. It goes wide over you. And you notice there, very similar to the woman Hobgoblin you saw dead before, there is another one attacking you. And she's going to send her other attacks at you. Alrighty, and she's going to add a D4 to two of those, bumping that 13 to a 14, and bumping that 16 to a 17. Do any of those hit?
Nope. My flat AC with my shield is an 18, so no.
Okay. So this absolute barrage of hits comes flying at you, but you definitely are able to knock them all aside. But yeah, there is now this this shadowy hobgoblin standing next to you.
You know, for someone who had to drop on me, you're not very good. And I just like deflecting her attacks with my shield.
She grits her teeth very angrily at you. And that will be the end of her turn. Now, alright. And that it is now all the goblins' turns. We're just all kind of taken aback by this. Just let out a battle cry. And this one is going to come up at you, Amarok. This one is going to dash 5, 10. Dash over here. These are going to 5. 30. Not only here. Going to dash to fully get right here next to the ally. So run up here. Ready. Okay. So there is going to be some attacks at you. All of them with disadvantage. Woo.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so the first goblin, Scimitar Strike. It's going to be a 12. And the second one.
Woohoo!
That nat 20 is going to actually be a 16.
Yeah,
But does that hit?
hits. Yeah.
Alright, that's what I thought. So it is going to be able to shoot you in the side with an arrow for 3 damage, half the 1.
Oh.
They look slightly concerned. But it will be the end of the goblin's turn. Now it is time for the bugbear's turns. This bugbear is going to get up here, and it is going to come at you with a Morning Star attack. Right.
Why did we have to attack them in the morning?
Because I can actually see.
No, you messed it. You made it.
Right. That's a 14 to hit, so that will not hit. But he does have a second attack. And an 8 ain't gonna hit. That one's going to be able to just barely make it to you. And it's going to do the same. Making his 2 attacks. And none of them are still hitting. But you are surrounded completely surrounded by goblinoids.
Oh yeah.
And just the way it is, they can't get flanking on you either.
That's
Because they can't get behind you. They can't get behind you, so they can't get.
Well, they might be able to get behind me, but they're going to suffer doing so.
They're gonna fall.
Well, that be the end of the bugbear's turns as they're grunting angrily as you're literally knocking away 3 enemies at once while a guy's shooting at you. Cyrus, it's back to you.
Cool. So, I'm going to Misty Step right here with my rapier drawn. Hi. And I will stab this one with my rapier.
It's alrighty.
Does 16 hit?
That will hit.
Cool. And it'll be a... Oh. Yeah. 6 damage.
Okay. You stabbed a goblin. It's looking very hurt.
And that's pretty much the end of my turn.
Alright. But he is able to push your blade off him.
You
Where's
literally
it
just
in?
materialize, and he about runs into it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And at the end of your turn, Cyrus, it is Amarok's turn. I mean, Marcus's turn. Our consonants.
You keep mixing up our names, and we didn't even make them sound similar.
I don't know why, and you two are completely opposite as well.
But, so alright, what I will do is that since she just like appeared next to me, right? So, so what I'll do is I'll aim my gun at her, and then I'll run my thumb along the side of it and seem like I hit a button. Runes will start to glow up on the side of the gun, and then it'll kind of whirl up, and then I'll fire it, but I'll cast Thunder Wave at her.
Okay. It's a con save, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh.
6.
Nope. So. Okay. It would be the first one. I accidentally hit the button twice. So she takes 4 points of damage, but she is not 10 feet away. She's not 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Right. You see her fly back in a stunned blast.
And now that she is away from me, I can move without fear of taking attacks. So let's see here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. And so, you there in the stocks, you hate these guys too?
Let me out and I'll show you how much I hate them.
Fair enough, and then I will shoot the stockade with Draco.
Okay, you do see a lock on his stockade. Do you aim for that?
It's a harder shot, but I'll go for it.
Other than that, you're just gonna be shooting a wooden post.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the lock with Draco. So,
All right.
Let me get.
20 and 13.
Draco. Well, no, that was the damage. The 13 was the damage it did. 20 was to hit.
Okay. Alright. But you shoot the blast out, and you just hear ping as the lock explodes next to him. And he bursts his way out of stockade. And he looks directly at the first goblin he sees and says, "Where's my holy symbol?"
Yeah, that's my go.
All right, I will add him to the journal.
Oh, action bonus action.
Okay. Okay, that will be the end of Marcus's turn. Let me get him added real quick, and I will get back to it. Unfortunately, he has no dex.
He also was in a
I mean,
stockade.
he's beefcake. He travels the path of the swole, okay? He doesn't need to move fancy.
Okay.
Also, if he rolls all right, it means that he gets to pop in at like maybe this round instead of ahead of us.
All right. Captain is going to make his way down to you, Marcus. Like, getting more troublesome by the second. And he is going to try and bring his greatsword down on you as he just lets out a mighty roar. Alright, a 16 and a 22.
22 will hit, but I will shield.
Okay. So he brings his greatsword around and just bounces off your shield. Then you pull up a magic shield. He's like, fine.
I'm sorry, did you want my attention?
Yeah. Two. That'll be the end of his turn, as he's getting very more frustrated. Amarok, you are surrounded.
Alright. Fun stuff. All the time.
Those poor fools.
Oh yeah. Right where I want them. But yeah, I'm just gonna abandon Halbert because I've learned my lesson here. Okay, I'm gonna go for Little Goblin first. Because I'm not bothering with trying to click on the bar. I was like, oh. So yeah, that's a miss for that, but then because normal attack will take the bonus action.
Wait,
that was just
did you?
That was just a straight roll. It didn't add
Oh, yeah,
anything
yeah,
to either of those.
Yeah, it didn't add your thing to it.
Yeah,
So,
that's plus 7.
So 12,
Yeah, that was it.
12, yeah, 12 plus your 12 plus 7 will hit most likely.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah. Forgot
Okay.
the thing. Roll a d6.
Oh.
Plus 7. 12.
Okay, who's that targeted at?
The little goblin. Goblin.
Oh, that was dead.
You want to just use the what other roll I did as attacking another one for the bonus action?
Yeah, go. Yeah, let's do that. So that'll be on the bugbear.
So
Yeah.
13 plus 7.
Plus 7.
That. Yeah, that'll hit.
Roll. Oh, there it went.
Oh, again.
So 12 again on, I guess, next down the line.
All right. You do a solid rake across his hide armor, and it cuts through pretty bad. He's bleeding pretty bad.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna do there.
All right. That will be the end of your turn. It will now be Luna's turn.
Okay. How big is the gap that Maddie has gotten in the door, or is it just barely anything?
It's a decent size. She's definitely working the door open.
Is there any way I can like squeeze him in the gap?
Not that big now.
Just alley-oop each other.
Could I do that?
Yeah, sure. Twin power.
Yeah. And yeah, basically use Maddie as a boost to like try to get over the fence or the
She
gate.
just step on me, like, move.
Yeah, you didn't really tell her, so it's more you climbing up. So we'll say you take your full movement, but you are able to get here if you want to.
Okay, that works.
So you are up here with the hobgoblin.
I was holding that action before. It's holding that action before. Do I still have to use that specific action?
No.
No, you weren't able to use it since he didn't come into view. You just have your normal turn action and bonus action now.
Cool. I will cast Toll the Dead on the hobgoblin.
Okay.
Which one?
One right in front of me.
Well, I can't wait to start throwing enemies at y'all to actually have wisdom. Oh, it's wise.
Oh,
A
dang,
19 base.
Well, crap.
Yeah, that doesn't affect him as he just kind of shrugs it off. He's like, shouldn't have come up here.
Yeah, that's probably going to be a bad decision on my part.
That'll be the end of your turn. Would you like to do anything as a bonus action?
Can I run away?
There's nowhere to run unless you jump off the wall.
You can cast a spell.
jump off
that
the
has a
wall.
bon-
You jump off the wall.
Is there anything I jump onto?
Your sister.
Maddie?
There is the... if you want to jump outside, you could jump on Maddie. If you want to jump inside, you could jump on this cart. Because you do see... It is a covered cart. You can see what happens when you jump on it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, this hobgoblin will have an opportunity attack on you as you try and get away.
That's fine.
As he swings his longsword at you for 17.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Right. for 5 points of damage.
Oh, that's not too
I
bad.
I need you to make a dex save as you jump onto this covered wagon.
Okie dokie.
Maddie just knows you're doing something over there.
She's like,
Technically, I'm
she's
not.
doing something stupid,
Really, I'm doing
like
nothing.
jumping
I'm
off
just
the
trying to get away.
wall.
I'm just trying to get away. It's fine.
And 11.
I heard something.
So you do jump off the wall, and you are able to land in a covered wagon, and it does have a little bit of elasticity to it. Then it gives, and you land in the covered wagon, dealing 5 fall damage to you.
Okay.
Hey, silver lining here.
Yeah.
They can't see you to shoot you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have cover.
You're obscured.
You still have your bonus action amongst all things.
Don't think I don't have anything that can take the bonus action, so.
You got your bonus action spells.
A little late for those.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to do anything else, Maddie, you just hear your sister like, "Hey, give me a hand," and she just climbs up you and just steps off your shoulder onto the wall. It just slams her holy symbol into the face of a hobgoblin. And as he's unfazed, she jumps off the wall, and you just hear a crashing noise and the sound of breaking wood.
Just headbutt the wall out of frustration.
All of you hear this as well and are a bit confused, but it's not a priest's turn. As he sprints down to this goblin's like, "Where is my holy symbol?" And as he yells that out, he just straight decks the goblin. First one's a definite miss. And the second one is unfortunately a miss as well, as he's just swinging wildly at this goblin. Goblin's fending him off with his shield, but he's slamming his bare knuckles into the shield, seeming barely fazed by it. And that will be the end of his turn. Switching straight to the hobgoblin's turns. This one's just kind of going to look around and see Luna down the way it is. Just going to kind of shake his head and turn to Maddie. And he's going to point an arrow down at you. Try and shoot you, Maddie.
I was so dumb even a hobgoblin won't come after me.
Oh.
That is a nat 20.
Ow.
Alright. Dealing 10 points of piercing damage to you as the arrow goes straight into your through your shoulder blades, straight through the shoulder part of your armor and stabs you there. Words. Right. Next, this hobgoblin. Since you didn't take your turn to dodge again, it has a normal shot on you, Amarok. But an 11 won't do crap anyways. And other than that, the other two hobgoblins are sleeping. And that'll be the end of her turn. Oops. Maddie, it is your turn. Maddie, did you hear that?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hey,
Yeah, we can hear you now. But yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I think my screen froze because it's still showing something else. Well, let's see if they'll go through. I guess I'll bust the door because I heard a crash on the other side, and I'm like, is my sister okay? She leaped over the wall after using me as a stepladder.
Okay, I'll allow you to either make an attack roll on the door or another athletics check, try and push it open.
We'll do athletics.
Okay.
Oh,
24.
That is real good. That is real good.
Hearing your sister hurt might be her. You're like, you just snap the arrow off in your shoulder, take a few steps back, and just burst through the door. And first thing you see is laying on her back in this covered wagon is your sister.
Look at me like that. You're usually the one doing something.
So what do we learn?
Try to get into peace.
No.
I'm in. I'm hurt, but I'm in.
That'll be the end of my turn. Just staring down at her in disappointment.
That's the end of Maddie's turn. It is now the that Iron Shadow's turn. It's going to use its bonus action to teleport here, and 5, 10. Get here with flanking.
Huh.
And is definitely getting pretty annoyed at you. So we'll see how this goes. See, 20. Alright, 22. A 24.
Those are higher.
A 23. And that is all of them. And will the 3 of those will hit, right?
Anything 23 and above will hit. Well, 23 and above will hit.
Okay. Well, she does have a D4 she can add to the 22, so she will. And that will make 3 of her attacks hits.
Yep. I mean, because currently my shield is up, so anything 23 and above hits.
Okay. So she will get you for 3 hits. For 15 damage total.
Yep.
As you concentrated on the hobgoblin, she comes behind you, just starts speed bagging your back.
Oh, you guys have rough initiations for newbies.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you even bother keeping concentration, or are you going to try and roll for it?
I mean, I'll still roll for it because I have to drop it on my turn. So let's just see if I manage to hold it. I mean, it's still better them see me as this than Marcus. So
That'll be 3 concentration checks then.
Okay. 1. So that should get it.
Save. Yeah, as long as you get a 10 on each one, you'll be good. Okay, 18, 21. I forgot how thick you are.
Marcus is
20. Dang, boy. Alright.
When you do a lot of work with your hands and hard labor, you become thick boy.
Clearly. Alrighty. At the end of your turn, it is back to the goblins' turns. Hey. Cyrus, this one in front of you just kind of saunters way over here and will use his action to wake up the hobgoblin that you put to sleep earlier.
Okay.
So, yeah. And hobgoblin gets up, bit startled, but he is up now. And this one will do the same, using his action to wake up the hobgoblin.
All right.
So the two you put to sleep are awake now. This one is going to get up here to continue on to dog pile that's going on with Amarok right now. Not going to get close though. It's going to try and shoot you with a bow.
Try it.
Alright, there is currently some arrow shots coming at you. Alright, a 6 is not going to hit you. If it will go through, there's another one coming at you. And a 9 is not going to hit you. But a natural 20 will hit you.
Yep, that will hit me.
Not that it matters once you reduce the damage.
Yeah.
Not a decent hit, actually. But it's reduced to 4, as it does 9 damage.
9 damage, alright.
Alright, this one's going to 5. It's going to get up here with them. Let's see, does he even have a shot on anybody? It is going to try and actually shoot you, Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a
I don't even notice.
as his bow snaps completely. He's like,
Oh, poor Gobby.
that will be. Yeah, it's all the goblins' turns. It's not a bugbear's turn. And a retcon on my part, the bugbears only have a 1 attack per turn, which it didn't hit you anyway, so not like it matters.
I mean, they were angry.
But wanted to clarify that. Okay, so 15 and 18, so 2 hits on you.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. These 2 hits. First hit is a 14, reduced to 7.
I'm gonna go ahead and Stone's Endurance that, just because I can.
And second one is 15,
yeah.
reduced to 7. Okay. Do you reduce all the damage or just 1?
I think just one round.
That's what I thought.
Of hit.
So you only take 7 points of damage that round.
Alright.
That was
From
such a
the
good
other
roll.
attack.
Too.
Yeah.
It was overkill.
You literally rolled max on.
Yeah,
I've
you
done
reduce
that
17
2
damage.
times. The last 2 times I've used that.
Yeah. And at the end of the bugbear's turn is back to Cyrus.
I look at the hobgoblin that was woken up. I was like, I was going to spare you. As I stab it with green flame blade.
Okay. You do have advantage because he is prone.
Cool. Oh!
Oh my god!
2 nat 20s.
Jesus! You basically confirmed you. If we did confirm kill, you would just confirm kill that guy.
The grace.
Oh, poor
That's
guy.
water.
Oh, poor guy.
Hype in the chat.
Ruin his career.
Yeah.
Ruin his life.
Both of them are going to be mega dead.
Yep. So, first one takes... doubles it, yeah.
Yeah, that double green flame blade damage as well.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. All dice are doubled.
So, 14 to the Hobgoblin. And then the other one is, just straight, 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just angrily lift your blade up, flip your blade around and stab it downward into his neck. And the green flames emanate from the blade, just toasting both of them.
Well, now that that's dealt with.
For a second, we thought you were a pyromancer.
Jeez.
Yeah. Who is in more of a predicament? Actually, I'm going to come over here. Let's see, is this like a hole or is it just straight like a walkway?
It's a walkway.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to just use my bonus action to give Amarok inspiration.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright then. Marcus, it is now your turn.
Alright, being that I have someone in front of me and behind me, I hit the button on the side of my gun, light up the runes again, and cast Thunder Wave again. I point my gun in the air and cast Thunder Wave again. Because it's a square around me that affects, so it will hit them both.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, that'd be Thunder Wave. Pretty good spell. Let's see, con and con. Alright, yeah. Same twice. 2 fails.
Nice.
Okay. They are both pushed 10 feet back, but I do have a question. Does she get hit by the fire at all? Or is that like the fire in the camp?
Ooh, that's a good point.
I'm
I'm gonna make a dex save for that. I'm just gonna make a dex save to see what would happen to her.
Alright.
At 14, I'm gonna say she's able to just sidestep the flames just enough, like side roll aside from them. Just barely.
So here's the Thunder Wave. Ah man, I've been rolling crap on Thunder Wave, but
Yep. Tactically, it's still doing great for you.
Mhm.
So they both take 2. I did not like her rabbit punching me in the back, so I'm gonna turn and shoot her with Draco.
Okay, go ahead.
So 17 to hit her.
Yeah, that'll hit. Doing
She
19
takes
damage. to her.
19 force damage, and she's pushed 5 feet away.
Okay. As she's kind of reeling a bit, she looks like she's about to charge again. Just you knock her back again. She's looked very hurt.
Stop it! And then, let's see. Let me measure this out, because I don't want to have that happen to me again. So, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna move up onto this platform here.
Alrighty.
Here. Action bonus action, so that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is now the captain's turn. He's definitely angry by that. It's like, "Yarr!" And he's able to make his way back to you. And he's going to make another great sword roll at you. For a 15, which would miss. And a 12, which would also miss.
Me and this guy, we've just been having a back and forth across the entire battlefield.
He's that way as you're literally guns akimboing him, knocking away with shield and just blasting him away.
Yeah.
Right. And helping to end his turn, as he ain't really able to do much there. Amarok, it is now your turn.
Alright. Keeping up pressure on the one I've already hit there. Slap
Alright.
him. Yeah, so 16 plus 7 to hit him.
Definitely it.
That's a 1 plus... Yeah,
7, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
Alright. Solid hit.
Still standing?
Still standing.
Alright. Second bonus action attack, same one.
Oh,
Hmm.
it has to happen every now and then. Everyone gets
Yeah.
everyone gets it every now and then.
Everyone gets one.
He's reeling pretty
Y'all
bad
just fall
from it.
off the wall.
He's reeling pretty bad from it and just kind of takes the Morning Star and pushes you. Make an athletics check.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean, you got a natural 20 on that.
she giveth and she taketh away.
He does try and push you back, but you're able to push him away and stay on the wall. It is looking pretty hurt, though.
Alright.
But that'd be your
I
whole
did
thing,
have
right?
one.
Yeah, what you got, buddy?
I just have one question. So the kid is still right here, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, just trying to keep an eye on them to make sure they're okay.
Yep. You kind of look around. The kid has made his way to the back of the platform, hiding back there. Gudru made his way here, but as the fight started moving, he started to shift his way back here.
Okay, good. As long as he stays out of the danger zone.
Yeah.
You know, just
Right.
because I hadn't used
And-
it in forever, I'm going to actually use my bonus action to do Crimson Right. So,
Like,
that's
use your bonus
good
action to
damage
attack.
me.
Yeah, you
What's
gotta
that?
use your bonus.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
I
Not a bad technique, but yeah. Right. That'll be the end of your turn, so Luna, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm lying prone, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Nothing useful in the wagon, is there?
Not that you see. The wagon actually seems pretty stripped barren, surprisingly.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna take half my movement to get up, so I take another. If I go, can you see what the arrow that I'm doing?
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone can see it.
I didn't know if you could or not. Okay, where I got it set, would I still be able to hit you
You can
guys
see
at
him
the
up on
end?
the wall, so yeah.
No, I meant the 3 guys in front of Marcus.
Oh. Where's the dice roll? 3 guys in front of Marcus. That guy?
The one in the middle there is a good guy. The Goblin
Yeah.
over here, Goblin over here, and our guy in the... And then her, Goblin.
Yeah, I wanna shoot the captain.
Okay, with guiding bolt.
Oh, I can't move.
There you go.
Thank you. Hold on a second.
I moved you instinctively. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, because it wasn't moving from me.
Oh, weird. It might have been because I was holding down on it.
Oh, yeah, that probably was it.
Is that where you want it to be?
Alright. Range of Guiding Bolt. Yeah, Guiding Bolt has an insane range. You're good. Unfortunately, a 10 will not hit, though.
I didn't mean to do it twice.
Well, either one of those wouldn't hit.
I know. I didn't mean to do it twice.
Okay, it's all good. We do launch out a bolt, and surprisingly deft, the Hobgoblin lifts up his shield. No, he doesn't have a shield. He just kind of ducks out of the way of it quickly.
I knew.
And that is at the end of your turn, Luna?
Yeah.
Alright. End of your turn, end of your turn, Luna. Stepping out of nearly nowhere, actually, you see a very ragged figure jump out and just jump out and leap at the Hobgoblin captain.
Why?
There it doesn't build.
Yeah, that will hit.
Is this actually a kid?
No, actually, this guy seems to be an adult.
Oh.
Seems to be.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the kid's hiding back here, but this guy came out of the wagon.
Yep. I see this guy jumps out of the wagon, holding on to a crude piece of iron that he stabs into the back of the captain. You hear him yell out in anger as he rips it away from him. This piece of metal still being stuck in the back of it. He's gonna stand there, kind of fence like. He kind of looks to y'all. Could use a weapon, friend. And he will bonus action, step away 5, 10, 15.
I can't give you one if you're back there.
Hey. Fair. And looking at him, he looks kind of familiar, but you can't tell from where. In the current state you're in. That will be the end of his turn. It is now Stockade Man's turn.
Priest.
Yeah.
He's a punchy priest.
He is going to keep attacking in his angry state. And is still not able to attack this small goblin on him. As the goblin keeps holding it back with the shield, as he just keeps slamming his fist into the shield, literally busting his knuckles, but he is not stopping. As he's just relentless in his pursuit right now. Why? You've already created one thing tonight.
And made a Morning Star joke in the morning.
But the Hobgoblin's turns now. This is going to 5. He is going to come at you, Cyrus. Long sword raised. For a 17.
I will allow it.
Right. Getting a cut in on you for 3 damage.
I just stand there as he slices my chest. I'm just looking at him.
Alright. Next will be the Hobgoblin shooting at Amarok. 6 will not hit you, Amarok.
Nope.
And then this hobgoblin is going to try and shoot down at Maddie again for a 22.
That'll hit.
That was not meant to be a d6. That was supposed to be a d8. Like, did I roll a d6 to hit? No, I roll a d8 for that. So, fix that. Uh, 6 damage, as it should be. I apologize. And at the end of all the hobgoblins' turns, it is now your turn, Maddie.
Alrighty. So, will I be able to reach one of the ones upstairs on the things?
I'll say he has additional armor class, but you could try and attack him from here.
No, I'm saying like I can move and get up to him.
There's currently not a walkway to get to either of them that you could reach, since the closest walkway is right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 5, 10.
Yeah, just go through the wagon.
Okay. Yeah, that works actually, if you want to get to the goblin.
Yeah.
Okay. You jump into the covered wagon, then burst out the side of it and run straight up to the goblin. You are able to reach it.
Like, I've had enough of y'all's crap. Oh.
That was
Why?
almost.
Yeah.
Why?
Unfortunately, a 7 will not hit.
Why?
As the goblin's like, ah! And just ducks out of the way. It's like, ah.
Can I use a bonus action to, just push him off?
No.
Dang.
You
Alright.
have to have a shield master feat for that.
I have rolled so crappy tonight.
You broke down a door, that was cool.
Took 3 hits, but yeah,
Hmm.
You're the
Alright.
only one who used the door.
Look, leave me alone.
No,
My twin used me as a stepping stool.
No, I'm saying like that's
Hey,
a,
she was
that's
even
a feat.
polite. She knocked, okay?
Yeah, it's kind of impressive.
Everyone else overcomplicated it to get in here.
And currently this hobgoblin is going to charge at this new stranger. And is going to get all 4 of its attacks on him.
Hi, new stranger.
Alright, dealing 21 points of damage to him. And he is going to use his... He's going to use his reaction to half one of those attacks, making it only 18 damage. But yeah, he's he just holds up his fist defensively and just tries to go to blows at her, but definitely seems to overcome his defenses, and he's definitely gritting his teeth angrily, as he's looking pretty hurt so far. And see, he has no armor, nothing really on him.
He's got a protective layer of dirt. Thank you very much.
Essentially, the grime armor,
Yeah.
11 plus dex. And at the end of that hobgoblin's turn, you hear a thudding noise coming from the walkway. As you see this large ogre fellow Langford come out from down the path. I warned you, didn't I?
Oh, there's my fourth target.
I yell from across the fort. It's all ogre now.
Everyone,
Same.
everyone,
Right.
enemy and allied, just groan.
I'll groan and take a collective face palm.
Everyone take
Everyone
1d6
suffers
psychic
twice.
damage.
Yeah.
Ween, you had the same idea.
Yeah.
He just kind of lifts up his hand and just rubs the bridge of his nose like. All right, we're doing this the hard way.
Hello?
Did we lose it?
Sounds like we did.
I think our DM cut out for it.
Maybe back in a
I'd
second.
stay out too for a little bit. He'll figure it. Something's happening.
Yeah, something happened. Something's
Yeah.
happening.
DM,
I don't think he realizes. Hold on.
DM, no context. Multiple rolls happening, no context.
Alright, he's restarting.
I think he's about to.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I can hear. We just saw your rolls with no context.
We heard. Alright, we're going to do this the hard way. Silence. Roll. Like,
Yeah.
I had a cool description as well. I'm bummed. But yeah, he's like, all right, the hard way then. And he holds his hand up and spreads it in the arc, and you see three red lights start to glow in the air. And he slams his right hand forward, and all three lights streak out toward Cyrus, being a 15, a 22, and a 10.
I will shield that. Wait,
All right,
a 15? No, I won't.
Shot.
22 will hit either way, I think. Yeah, that'd
Okay.
do nothing. So just 22 hits.
Alright. Alrighty then. As 10 points of fire damage slams into you, it kind of takes you by surprise.
Now, this is getting fun.
And you see the other ones just land harmlessly around. He's like, let's judge the range a bit. Fine. That'll be the end of his turn. It is now back to the goblins' turns. Maddie, the one in front of you is going to try and hit you. Oh, wait, I gotta roll for that. That's not a 24. I have to roll first. An 18 won't hit you, will it?
An 18? It won't.
Okay. Alright then. So next will be an two arrow shots at Amarok. This one.
Oh.
23 will hit you.
Oh yeah.
This one's going to move over a bit, and... Right, another 23. So that's 2 arrows into you. So that's 14 damage, half to 7.
Oh.
Now the goblin on the priest. A 19 will hit his unarmored form. Healing 3 points of damage to him. This gets a decent cut out of him. There's actually one more that was going to try and shoot you, Amarok.
Alright.
Forgot about that one. An 8 will not hit, though. And that one will just spend his turn running, trying to rejoin combat. This is all the goblinoids. Now for the bugbears. That'll be 2 hits on Amarok again.
I gotta laugh at this for a second. In this one section is the most hair in all of the area.
It's just straight up a bunch of furries in a fist fight in the corner.
Yeah.
You have 3 like 8 to 9 feet tall people just fighting in a corner, covered with hair.
Yeah. All right,
Oh.
and that will be another 13, so that will not hit you.
Nope.
All right, and that will be the end of the bugbear's turn. Cyrus, it is your turn.
Alright. I yell over. I'll be over there in a minute. Towards the ogre. As I stab this hobgoblin.
Yeah, that's fair.
14 plus. Yeah. So 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And it will do 8 damage.
Okay. It's still up, but is looking hurt.
Alright. Then I will use... You know what? I will use my bonus action. Let's see how far I can go. Not very far. Nah, I'll just use my bonus action to give Maddie inspiration.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Gotcha. Alright then. So that will be the end of your turn, Cyrus. Marcus, your turn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna move here, and I'll take the attack of opportunity from that guy.
Okay. So that will be 1 attack on you. Six. God dang it. This captain, I swear.
Okay.
He actually hits you, he's intimidating.
Then I will shoot the ogre with Draco.
Okay.
16 to hit him.
That will hit.
Oh.
11 points of force damage.
Okay.
Push him 5 feet back.
Okay.
Oh, did you say it does hit him?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. I misheard then.
Here we go. I'm then going to use the rest of my movement and run up to him. And as I do, I pull out my gun, hit the button to thunder wave out at him.
Yes!
Okay. You do, and as you do, he holds up a hand, and instantly the light that was starting to shine fades instantly.
Crap. Yeah. I was hoping he couldn't, but
Yes, he can.
He just kind of looks down and you're like, rookie magic, but good. You'll make good.
all right. Yeah, I tried my thing.
That was a smart move, I'm not gonna lie. You just had that.
Deep ravine. I had to go for it.
Yeah. Really good. Good try, though.
You shot your shot.
Yeah, that's my go.
And the Otomakus is now the captain's turn. Look. And he is going to turn his attention onto the Stockade Man, actually. And he has advantage on these hits. So a 19 and a 22. Okay. So that will be that. So 22 damage plus 14 damage. As he slams the greatsword into the priest and knocks him aside, and you just see him coughing up blood on the ground. And then the hobgoblin captain just spins his sword around and pommel strikes him into the temple, just knocking him on the ground flat. And the priest is down. Not on death saves, but is currently unconscious.
I want him alive.
And that will be the end of the captain's turn. That's 5. Starts to make his way to you like, I ain't done with you yet. That'll be the end of his turn. Amarok.
Alright. Gotta do it real quick. And I make it. Okay. So I get to attack as normal. Okay, just focus fire, same one.
Alright.
Oh. Okay. That's a no.
10 will not hit, no.
Nope. So bonus action attack again. 1.
Okay. A 16 will hit though.
Okay, yeah, okay. I keep forgetting to add stuff.
Make sure to add stuff. It's important to add in a game about math.
Yeah, so that's what, 6 plus 7? Yeah.
Yeah, 13 will take him down.
Alright, he is dead.
Alright, that was down.
Alright. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that'll be the
Sorry,
end of your
I'm
turn.
zoning out here.
It's all good. End of your turn, Amarok. Luna, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Move
laser.
full What?
I thought we'd lost you for a second.
Oh, no. Still hear me at least.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
I want to move my full movement.
Okay. Okay. If you swap it to the pointer, you should be able to move your character. On a little sidebar. There you go.
And I'd be able to see the ogre from here.
Yeah, I say you can. He's a rather large fella.
5 feet over from what I want to do. Dang him. Cast Ray of Enfeeblement on him.
You got 3 other targets. You got that and that and that and that.
No, but I have plans. Yeah, I cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
Okay.
The ogre.
So, you have to make an attack roll and he has to make a con save, right?
I've only ever used this once, so I'm gonna say yes.
But yeah, it's weird that you have to actually attack someone, and then they make a. On a hit, the target deals only half damage.
Oh,
with the weapons
dadgummit.
that use their strength.
Okay.
So yeah, it guarantee. They don't actually make the strength throw right now. They make it at the end of his turn. So you roll so you can hold on to that, but you roll to hit him, and then if you hit him, until the end of his next turn, where he gets to make the save, he does half damage with his weapon that use strength. So still roll to hit him if you still roll to try to hit him.
How come I didn't do it when I was doing
It just selected the spell.
Okay.
Some spells are weird to roll their damage.
Yeah.
Also, since it doesn't actually do damage, it's active weird. If it's easier, just roll a d20. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Okay. 11 will actually hit.
11 will hit?
Yeah.
Big guy. Probably a lot of health.
It slams into him. He's like, unfortunate. That'll make do. Will that be the end of your turn, Luna?
Hold on. Crap, yeah, that unfortunately is, because that's on my movement. Yep.
Alright, all good. The end of your turn, it is now the other person from this camp's turn. He's like, gotta make do! And you see all the darts are actually wrapped around on a belt, and the hobgoblin who reaches down, grabs some of them, and using them as a makeshift shiv again, stabs at her. Fortunately, a 13 won't hit, but he'll use his bonus action to try and slash out again. That will hit, though.
No.
That'll be offhand. Dealing 19 points of damage. He just stabs the darts into the hobgoblin's torso, and you hear, and she quickly falls over, bleeding out. It's like,
Unless.
right. That's rough.
If you're done, I can use some help over here. Is all
I see that! And he's quickly picking the darts off her belt. I see that, friend! And he just looks back and yells, Cyrus, this might have been a lot easier if you were honest with me!
What?
As Cyrus instantly clicks into your head, this is someone you met during y'all's first adventure together. John Torque, the man from the bar.
Oh.
The person who was asking you for information.
Oh, it's that guy.
Yep.
And it all clicks in your head like, oh, we know him. Then also dawns on you, why is he here? And John will use this movement to 5, 10. Go over here. And that'll be the end of John's turn. It will now be the Hobgoblin's turn. Them continuing the cycle is just the one you stabbed is going to try and attack you again, Cyrus.
Mhm.
On his last leg, but still fighting the best he could. And his last leg ain't doing much for him with an 8.
No.
Amarok, the one behind you, is going to try and shoot you with an arrow again for 18.
Yep.
Alright. I rolled a d6 again, daggone it. Goblins get confused. 7 damage reduced to 3. And then there will... The one that's been shooting you the entire time, Maddie's just like, would you hold still?
No.
For an 11.
No.
You say no as you just knock his arrow aside with a shield. And Maddie, it is your turn.
Yay. Now you hold still. Come on. Oh.
Oh, the 20
Yeah,
will hit.
it looks like it was
showed
about to
something
roll
else
it.
different.
It showed a 7 or something
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah, held on it for a second. Alright, roll the attack. And roll damage.
I was like, what? What is this?
Plus your strength.
That is plus strength. Alright, and
I was just looking at the dice.
okay, and you are able to cut down that goblin.
And then I'll move on to the next one.
Which is
The only way I can go. So that way.
oh, okay. Alright, you get here.
And I don't have a second
Alright.
turn, so I'll just wait there.
Okay.
Just run
And that'll
up
get
and
us-
stare at him.
And that'll get
Stares
us back.
menacingly.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
You scared the other one senseless by doing nothing.
I did. Don't know what happened.
But that will put us back at the top of the turn rotation. Would you guys like to call it there for the evening, since combat it's going a little later than I expected, honestly. I expect it to just be infiltration round this game.
I really want to keep.
I want to go.
I really want to keep going.
I personally am getting very hungry.
Yeah.
Second intermission.
Yeah, may need to, because the wife and I got a busy day tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this has been a 4-hour long session anyways.
Yeah.
So, but still, we have a lot that we have to do in the next session, so...
Yeah. Yep, it could still go real bad.
Yeah, it's definitely two-parter.
Still a lot of creatures. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. We're going to end this off here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. And we're going to find you all a raid target.
That's it.
Also going to drop social links in the chat. As well as the YouTube.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Yo, Brian, thank you for the 5 gifted again. We got.
Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye, everyone.
Yep. All right, but thank you.
Bye.
Peace.